Hey guys, so I have next for you the 6-inch black series Chewbacca. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, y'all will know that I have been in a mad search since Chewbacca got released to find the bloody Wookiee. Those of you who follow me on YouTube might know that Wookiees have always been my favorite species. Chewbacca's my favorite character, so naturally I had to find this guy, and I have searched high and low for him. Basically, I found him at Dallas Comic Con, and he was amongst some Darth Vaders and some prototype Boba Fett's, but there was only one Chewbacca that I was able to find in the exhibit hall, and he was priced at $25 even, so $5 above retail, but after taxes, I think it came out pretty even. I think that it's a good deal because for having him. Granted, I'm not patient enough to wait until November where he will probably come on the shelf. Next time I go out, I'm going to find him is what's going to happen, basically. But I wanted him, so I got him. I'm not a patient person in that respect. It's amazing I even lasted that long. I was going to order him from Amazon. Anyways, so we have this figure, but let's start with the packaging first. This is the nice, refreshing blue packaging that I'm very excited about. That has the logo down here instead of up here. Number 4 Chewbacca down in here in blue letters. I do have a hard time seeing in like this neon electric blue. I just always have, but I think it's a lot cooler than the orange. We like the orange for a while, but eventually we're gonna get tired. We get tired, and so I'm glad that they've redone the packaging on this. And here we've got the blue stripe going down the center and the open top. Oops, you can't see that. The open top with a picture of Chewbacca right there growling. On the back, it's the same deal as before, just with the blue accents. You're still going to have that etched looking picture in the back. And looky there. Did that say it in the other boxes? Does that say Disney in the other boxes? That makes me wonder now. I bet it did, obviously. Unless they just started branding that. Anyways, Disney. So that's that. Very clean, nice box via the black series. Let me see it. Sorry, Erica got down one of my other boxes. Yeah, okay, wow, that's cool. I'll show you guys real quick. This one is R2-D2 from he's the very first one I picked up. It says Disney right there, and nothing right there. Very cool.
They're taking over.
It's because they bought the company. Or they bought Star Wars, basically.
That's fine.
The rights. So, yeah, no, I don't mind, honestly. I think Disney's going to go good with it. Anyways, moving on, we have Chewbacca. I'm so happy to have him. So this is what he looks like. I'll just give you kind of a rundown. I think the paint job is beautiful. Let me adjust so that you can see more of him. My hand's in the way. I think his paint job is really, really good. There's lots of browns. The detailing in his eyes is pretty spot on. I know Hasbro's had a lot of problems with their eyeballs. I think this Chewbacca is pretty good. It might just because they're so deep set. He is a little bit cross-eyed, but you can't really tell. And then he's got his mouth open and growling, and you can just see the color patterns on his hairy body going all the way down to his feet. So, and there's his back. So, he definitely looks very cool. I definitely think this is the most detailed Chewbacca we have had to date. I don't think there's too much argument about that. I actually haven't looked at a review of this figure because I didn't have him, and I'm weird like that. But he does, in terms of accessories, he comes with his bandolier, which is put together in two parts. The bowstring kind of part comes off, and then the rifle. What I call that, a bandolier? This is his bandolier. This is his bowcaster. Anyways, yeah. So his rifle comes apart from the bow to store it, and then his bandolier can also come off. A note about that: when you do shift it off, it does leave a big kind of gap between his fur, which, I mean, since I keep his bandolier there, it doesn't really bother me, but it is kind of weird other than that. With the effect that it makes is it looks like his hair is underneath, so it makes it more natural looking, I guess. It also inhibits his neck movement. So in terms of articulation, this guy has a something head. I can't even tell if it's a ball joint, just because this fur is gonna prohibit him from shifting. He has a brown spot on his nose. That's annoying. So yeah, he really can't move except for this. So that's a bummer. He can't look down. He can't look up because compared to his companions, he is really tall, so he can't look down at them. He does have a ball hinge shoulder, I do believe. Yeah, ball hinge shoulders, elbows, which are gonna again be impaired by this hair right here. And then he has, I think, ball hinge wrists too, again impaired by the hair. I think this figure, I mean, you can't. He's going to be impaired by the hair because he's a Wookiee. But the fact that they did include that articulation is nice. I guess it's the thought that counts. He does have some sort of hinge in his torso right here. Again, inhibited. And then I think he's got ball hinged thighs or swivel hot thighs. Or hip joints, I mean, and then his thighs do swivel, so that's cool. You can turn his feet or his whole leg, and then he's got ball hinged knees, which aren't too badly impaired, as well as ankle rockers, which can't go too far because of the fur on his feet. He does stand really well. I personally have had some bad experiences with figures not wanting to stand up, specifically Greedo and Obi-Wan. I can't. Ankle rockers are hard for me to work, honestly, and so Greedo's very difficult. I think one of his legs is shorter too. But I think this Chewbacca looks really, really cool. Some people were complaining about the mouth being open. I don't think it matters. We see Chewbacca open with his mouth open a lot, and I think that if they had done it closed, it would have looked kind of weird. I don't know. This much detail, I think it would have looked a little bit different. I don't mind the mouth open at all, honestly. I'm also kind of biased. So some of y'all might want to see what he looks like in comparison to his faithful friend Han Solo. So this is definitely worth the $20 alone in kind of botched articulation or not, because he's so much bigger. I think Han Solo and the Storms are the tallest Black Series we have so far, and so Chewbacca is clearly like 3 or 4 inches taller than Han Solo, and so I'm very glad they have kept to the scale of the figures. If you were to put Luke, he'd be like even down there, so, and Leia would be even shorter, but I think he looks really, really cool and is going to look great next to everybody else. So yeah, that's been this video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found it slightly enlightening. I'm very excited to have Chewbacca now. I can rest in peace. So anyways, stay tuned for more videos, guys, and thank you as always for watching.